Stop trying to be realistic, stop setting linear goals, and stop setting goals for things you already know how to do. Because the truth is, if you already knew how to get yourself to your dream life, you would already be living it. So if you want to grow, you need to set an impossible goal, which I'm about to show you how to do. And you can set an impossible goal one of two ways. You can either think way bigger than what you're currently thinking, thus the name impossible goal, or you can take an existing goal you have right now and just collapse the timeline. Because a lot of you, your problem with goal setting is not that your goal isn't ambitious enough. It's just you're giving yourself way too much time to get there. So I'll give you an example of both. Anyway, like I said, so if you were making $50,000 a year right now, a realistic goal would be, to make 55,000 next year. That would be a linear goal. That's realistic. But an impossible goal would say, I made 50,000 this year. I want to make 30 million next year, which if you've seen any of my videos before, that was the impossible goal I set for myself, 30 million in 1 year. Like I said, you can also take an existing goal you have right now and just collapse the timeline. So if you want to be a millionaire by age 40, that's an ambitious goal. There's nothing wrong with that goal. But instead, why don't you give yourself until age, I don't know, it depends on how old you are right now. Why don't you only give yourself a couple years to do it, right? So anyway, because like I said in the beginning, if you already knew how to get yourself to your dream life, you would already be doing it. So you shouldn't know how to achieve the goal you set for yourself. That's the whole point. That's why it's called an impossible goal. It forces you to grow. It forces you to look for new ways to level up, basically. And then you shift your frame away from the many different ways there are to increase incrementally, and you're only focusing on ways to grow exponentially, which is the only ways you should be focused on anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there, just because Instagram doesn't like when videos are longer than 3 minutes. But maybe I'll do a part 2, or maybe I'll link some more stuff in my story. So anyway, my name is Zach. This is Net Worth. Like I said, I'm building a $30 million brand in 1 year. That was my impossible goal. So if you want to follow along for the journey or grow in the process with me, go ahead and drop a follow. And the link for my Patreon is in the bio also. Been putting out a lot of free value on there. So definitely check the link in the bio for that. What else? Email list is in the bio. But other than that, this is my only account. Y'all have a good night. I don't know if I said my name already, but it's Zach. My name is Zach. This is Net Worth.